everyone. So in this time we're really all asked and sometimes pushed into really opening our hearts and awaking to our heart, because that is really where our home is. That's what we feel through. It's not by accident that the heart emanates the strongest energy, much stronger energy than your mind, your brain. Because we're the feeling beings. We're in these bodies and we can feel. And that's our guidance, that's our mechanism, how to navigate through life. Through feeling things, to being open to everything and just feel everything in our heart. And navigate our reality from that space. We have been conditioned to think everything, to intellectualize everything. To take everything that our mind says as true. And that's really painful because the mind judges a lot. The mind has so many opinions about everything. But do they feel good? No, not usually. All these things about how we grew up and what happened and all the story of our life. It was bringing us to the point to come to the understanding that we need to sink our awareness into our heart in order to start feeling things instead of avoiding and resisting and denying them. Until we do that, we can't really move forward. Because in denying of the very feelings, we're just perpetuating that cycle, that loop, and we're just being encouraged to embrace all of our being, the wholeness of our being, with all the fragmented parts of ourselves, and acknowledge that we're the wholeness, we are everything, we're the fullness of that which is present. And what we see outside of ourselves right now in the collective, that is just the reflection of what's happening in us, within us. It's pointing to all the parts that are still being denied and unloved and unseen and pushed away. And the work that we have to do is actually to go within and do that work inside of us. And that's all we have to do. It's actually about going inside and opening up, being willing to open up to the reality of what's here now. So if there is fear of whatever it is, there's a fear coming into your being right now, just feel it, just feel it fully, just embrace it fully, just meet it. It wants to be seen by you. That's why it's arising. Can you meet me? Just with complete openness and vulnerability. We need to face every single thing that is being stored within our body, within our system. And in that way it can be cleared up and it can be released, it can be freed from our system. All these old energies that have been stored there from ages ago. And only then we can actually feel what is here now. Only then we can fully embrace life itself, when we're not scared to meet all the feelings, everything that comes up, everything. Being present doesn't mean that I denied things that I don't want to feel, that I feel uncomfortable with. And I just kind of talk myself into the fact that, you know, I'm here, everything is okay. It's like, if everything is okay, why would you be scared to feel any feeling that arises? Why is that not okay? Why is that not the natural part of the now? If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's arising for a reason. It's part of this now for a reason. And until you show that you're not scared to feel it, then you will still be denying one part of yourself. That human part of yourself that needs to be purified in the presence of your wholeness. That wants to be met with unconditional love and compassion. And if we are meant to go and meet each other with love and compassion and really live as a community, as brothers and sisters on this planet, we have to face this within ourselves. We can't avoid this process in ourselves, wanting to create something externally, because it's all about creating this primary reality within ourselves, attending to it fully, meeting ourselves fully here. And be willing to let the ideas of the mind go for a while. To be willing to just drop into your body, into the feelings. And feel through your body. And it might be hard for many of us because we have been conditioned to suppress everything, not to feel, not to express feelings, especially the men. It can be very alien, foreign thing to feel deeply, fully, really feel through your heart. But I assure you that you can meet those feelings and they will not affect who you are. They will not affect your presence, your consciousness. it's the opposite, really, because when you resist those feelings, when you deny them, when you try to avoid them and push them away, that's how they get more power. Whereas through complete surrender, acceptance, love, they are allowed to go, they are allowed to be released, to be seen for what they are. Just energy that wants to move. So I encourage you to just sit with your heart and just feeling whatever is present in this moment, whatever is arising in this moment. Be completely unconditionally present with it. Sometimes we're so numb inside that it's even hard to feel, to open up to that. But create an intention that my heart is completely open. I'm willing and ready to feel everything that wants to be felt. Maybe put your hand on your heart, because that brings the awareness into that place. And just breathe into your heart and feel the field of your heart expand slowly as you breathe, and you put your attention into the heart center. I recommend you to do that every day. Maybe in the morning when you wake up, just kind of start there. And then during the day, anytime you think about it, can you point your attention back into your heart center and breathe there for a while, just to expand your heart a little bit. I feel that it's so important and so necessary for us to really dedicate ourselves to purify and cleanse our inner space. In order to really meet each other in an authentic, loving, supportive way. And I think it's time for that. It's such an amazing time on this planet. We're just really awakening to the truth. And there's enough open hearts who can hold everything. So if you are on that journey of wanting to open up to the new ways of being, just know that you're supported and loved, and you can do it. It's up to you. You can do it. Be courageous and go into the depth of your being and dig in. Dive deep. Because we can't be avoiding anything anymore. We have been doing that for a long time. And unless we stop avoiding the unpleasant, uncomfortable feelings inside us, It cannot change outside of us either. As a society, if there are things bothering you outside that you see around you on a bigger scale collectively, ask yourself, am I fully allowing all of the parts of myself? Am I embracing the wholeness of who I am? Because that is the work that you can do. And it will show by changing yourself, by really going into this and clearing the stuff within you, becoming more conscious, more expanded, more loving, more open. You are changing the world. We're all connected. We're all one being. And once you embrace the fullness of your being, you will never be able to hurt anybody, because you will feel the pain of it within you. You will feel it. You won't even be able to throw the plastic bottle on the ground, because you will feel the pain of it. You feel that the nature, the Mother Gaia, is your body. You won't be able to distract. You won't be able to do anything that is hurtful. Because you would know that you're hurting yourself. Because your heart would be open and you would feel everything through your heart, in your heart. So when you open your heart and you start living from that space, everything will shift. Everything will change. I love you.